Man, that was quick.
All right. Welcome back to the 2 o'clock hour.
Is it 2 o'clock?
Wow, almost.
Almost. Here we go. We're there. We're getting there.
Are you waiting on Shelby? Do you have to take a break?
Change your shirt. Yeah, you do. Yeah, now that you say it. Hold on. Pause.
Fan cam.
Fan cam coming out. You know it. Huh? Oh, I wish. I don't even have one.
Pump the jam. Pump it up. Fly your feet up. While your feet are jumping. And the jam is
Pumping.
Yeah.
Look at half the club is
jumping. Pump it up a little more. Get your body going
on the
jam
dance floor.
See, because that's where it's at. You'll find out.
We are working on the lyrics to Pump Up the Jam, in case you're wondering what we do. There we go. We've got booty on the floor tonight, so make your way.
Make your way. Make your way.
I finished my melon ball. Yeah, we're good. We got plenty of time.
Fix the TV so that people can see.
Oh, I see, because they're watching. We have our own crowd. Oh, here, let me help. Wait. If anybody's out there, want to call in, we're good. We're ready.
You're ready to receive you. That's a song.
Oh, we need some stuff here, don't we? All right. I need oh, my goodness. Oh, Alan.
You gonna make it?
This is what we're getting ready for.
And what kind of
Oh.
Oh. So I don't know any better way to kick off 2 a.m. than with a bottle of absinthe.
You gotta.
Right, Nikki?
Yes.
Bottle of absinthe, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing could go wrong with a bottle of absinthe at 2 a.m.
Absolutely not. What happened to the book from the last drink?
Oh, here. I think it's this one.
14.
That's it.
Gracias.
All right. She'll get it.
Yeah, she'll get it. Absinthe. Who was the famous absinthe drinker? Just throwing you the beach ball.
What's that?
Who was the famous absinthe drinker?
Who was the famous? Wasn't it the Kazirov?
Oh, was it? Thank you.
Van Gogh? I think, didn't he? I heard, not like, I mean, I didn't talk to him. I don't know. But I thought that that's what they blamed it on.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I've had 14 cocktails. I mean, it could be anything.
We gotta get a sunset here. We gotta distribute.
Yeah. Who, well, wait, that was Craig's. This one's for Craig.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's his. And I saw him, so I'm going
So,
to, and he's empty.
so Josh is, just to let you know, Josh's Pierman is going, let's go!
Oh, yeah, let's get it moving. All right, Josh. I'm setting this here. I'm just moving the thing up a little bit.
I don't think it was a hurry up. It was he was trying to rally you.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
rally.
All right, that's better.
So, Josh, if you're trying to rally him, let us know. But I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Are we going at a good pace?
We are right at 2:03, so yeah.
I mean, are we good? Are people I don't want to use the word entertain because this is it's a cluster. This is like I decided at this point in time. This is watching a train wreck. This is like driving down the highway. I know exactly what this is. This is when there's a car wreck on the other side of the highway, and yet you slow down to try to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Rubberneck.
This is a rubberneck show.
It's a rubberneck show.
Thank you. Yes, it is a rubberneck show. And
Hour 8 has officially
folks, as I've tried to explain to you, this is what you can expect this evening. So we have graphed this out with our high-tech, the entertainment. Currently, I believe we're here, which is the low spot. Pronunciation, though, has dropped. Matter of fact, pronunciation, we're here. Educational value, I don't know if this is right.
Yeah.
We're probably about halfway. But the alcoholism, we are increasing quickly. It is exponentially increasing. So, again, I appreciate everybody hanging in with us.
Josh confirms it was a rally. He's
Yes!
gonna rally you.
Yes. This is like that one extra run, right? Right, Josh? It's we got one more run in us. All right, here we go. 15. Now, is this officially hour 8 or 9? What, Alan?
This would be 8.
This is 8. So we're a third of the way done.
Oh gosh, now that you put it that way.
No, that's good.
Yes.
15.
We don't have one yet.
What?
A 15.
Well, we do.
I have to fix something.
All right.
I
So
think we're good.
this cocktail's a little different. So while I'm getting ready to talk, we're going to... Lord. It's a lot of ice.
Oh, wait. Did you have that in the dryer?
Yeah.
It was sticking to it.
We're going to chill that glass. We're going to let that sit. We're going to let that do its own thing. So here we are, number 15. We actually have a sponsor for this one.
Oh,
Yeah?
sorry.
No, you're fine. Take your time. We're good. I just happen to remember. There it is. Foresight Companies.
We're on track, right?
Yes.
We are dead on track. I mean, it is scary how on time we are.
Because I'm a magical creature.
You are. You've got this thing rocking and rolling. Have a seat. Join us. Would you like a tequila sunset?
Set.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
So
want
no.
to switch? You want the sun right?
I'm actually cocktail free right now.
I am.
It's okay. I'm getting ready to.
I'm caffeinating it up.
I'm getting ready to get into. You ready for your 2 a.m. absinthe? Who's the famous person to drink a lot of absinthe? You think he was more of a champagne?
He loved absinthe.
He did
That's
have
what I
a
was-
couple. That's what you're thinking of.
No, I was setting you up.
Oh, you were setting me
Just
up.
making sure I wasn't giving
Hemingway.
drink away.
Oh, no, you're fine. Papa's not in this one. And I do have a man crush. And he did have his absinthe. Just because of all the other things, and you're right, he did. But it was champagne. And actually, a combination of, which we will talk about later. much later. Like
Nothing wrong with champagne.
nothing wrong with champagne. So here we are. Going into hour 8 and cocktail 15 out of 50. So this one, shout out, Foresight Companies. So it's funny. They actually, we do some things together. So I have an odd background. Well, actually, it's not that odd. It's really, as far as the background goes, Alan, it's just a painting
Yeah.
and a wall and
in your
a
name.
picture of my name. So that's not that odd of a background. I mean, it seems pretty normal. I actually did that one time as a joke for an opening for a program. Hardy's not on right now. I'll share this story later, but Jim Hardy was there, and it did not go well. So here I'm in front of about 200 people, and I'm standing up on this stage, and I walk out to do a program. I do a lot of public speaking, and I said, folks, thanks for having me. I said, obviously, one of the first things people like to know is a little bit about my background. I said, it looks like it's just a big, giant curtain, actually. It's just a black curtain. So now you know about my background. Fell flat. Just nothing. It was crickets, except for Jim. Jim was going to pee his pants laughing like he had to walk away.
Paul, what the hell are you talking about?
It was fantastic. Fantastic. So, but anyway, here we are. So again, one of the things I do is I do public speaking. I work with a lot of death care companies, death care meaning funeral homes, cemeteries, crematories. And I handle a lot of issues and do try to help them in day-to-day business operations. I know people are like, Paul, how do you do it? How do you have time to do all that when all we do is see you drinking on TV? Fair question. And that's why we have other companies like Foresight companies, because they also do some of the same things I do. But we're not competitors. We're compadres. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a word like similar to competitor that we're comrades. Anyway, we kind of do the same thing. We're a little different. They have a little more of the accounting and business side. I'm a little more of the legal litigation side. So there's a little bit of difference, but at the same time, we both help. Our paths cross quite frequently. Good group of people, love them, and appreciate the fact that they're helping us sponsor. It is funny because if you noticed a couple, because their offices are out west, but one of the main people that works there, Doug Gober, thank you, Doug, he actually works with Foresight and helped do this cocktail. Also did another cocktail, so shout out to him. Oh, I see some. What do we?
Well, Doug says Jean Lafitte.
Yeah, Lafitte's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Black shop.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
And Josh also says a little bit back said it's beating Tony. I don't know what that.
What is it?
It's beating Tony.
Yes. That Josh said that?
Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That is a great rally, especially at the end of the game. It's my soccer crew. I think a lot of them will be here tomorrow. So, well, anyway, again, where I was headed with this, though, is groups like Foresight, and our Anonymous Arizona, and some of these folks, Live Control. These folks are not here local. You know what I mean? And I just, to me, that's even more amazing. The fact that they're willing to help our program, to help kids that aren't even in their neighborhood.
That's just good people. That's all.
It's good people. It's good karma, and, it comes around. So, again, we appreciate all that. So, while the Foresight companies, I actually believe their main offices are in, I'll do it in a break, but that looks delicious. We have, that's yours.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
So we have, Craig has been kind enough to not just bring food, but has basically catered this entire thing. Yeah, show that beautiful slider footage. So he has brought food to cover us from dinner to midnight snack, aka 2 a.m., all the way to breakfast, then to lunch, and then to dinner. So anyway, and anybody that stops by, there's plenty, so you'll get to enjoy as well. But where I was headed with this is the fact that, these places that they're so far away, and they just jump in and help, and I think that's amazing. But anyway, now while they are out west, and again, I believe Arizona, Doug had a little bit of a say in this one, and he actually requested a certain cocktail, and a delicious one at that. And that will be the Sazerac. Now, the Sazerac has a fantastic history that I will absolutely not give justice to because it's 2 a.m. and I have 14 cocktails under my belt. But we're going to cocktail number 15, the Sazerac. Now, some people actually, we talked earlier, remember with the whiskey cocktail, the old fashioned, and that was, some people said, one of the first cocktails. However, this is actually, a lot of people claim it to be the first cocktail, but there's a reason why it's the first cocktail. So you have to go back to around 1840, and you're going to go to New Orleans, or is it New Orleans?
I think it's the second one, but
New Orleans.
well, as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah, I can say it probably 8 different ways before we're done with this segment. So anyway, 1840, we're in New Orleans, and we are in an apothecary. So basically a pharmacist. Yeah, pharmacy. And in here, we have none other than Dr. Antoine Armide Peychaud. Dr. Peychaud, if you will. And Dr. Peychaud has basically created his own brand of bitters. And this was the thing back then. So bitters, they were basically a lot of times served mixed with different things, and they were medicinal. So I can tell you this. The best cocktails and best alcohol and liquors that are out there, they all typically started off as medicinal. Of course they did. That's what I still tell people too. When I'm drinking beer at night, this is medicine. This is Daddy's medicine. I'm getting better.
Barley is
beneficial. That's right. I'm getting my grains in. Well, anyway, Dr. Peychaud, with his bitters, he would serve it a lot of times mixed with brandy. Now, the reason that this was called possibly the first cocktail, and I'm not going to have it here. I must have moved it when we cleaned up. My cocktail. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. I do have it. Hold on. Let me be gentle. So, do you know what that is?
No.
Shelby? Help them. What do you serve in that?
a tincture.
No,
An egg cup?
an egg cup. So this is actually it's called a coquetier, and it's an egg cup. And, so if you have a hard-boiled, soft-boiled egg, you put it in here and do it. Well, that's what they served. That's what he served his bitters in his little mix. So people would come to his apothecary, and then he would do that. And the name coquetier, actually, they believe, is one of the... There's a lot of stories where the word cocktail came from, but there are a group of people... I don't know what the group is. It just kind of made that up. But there are some people that believe one of the origins of the word cocktail came from this little egg cup, coquetier, cocktail. Now you know. So I'm sure we can talk about some other stories about that. I'll give you one of the other ones, though, just because it's 2:15 in the morning and I'm just talking to you all. But one of the other versions is... there was a Revolutionary War. There was a woman who owned a bar, a pub, and she would serve mixed drinks. And she had a jar of cock's feathers, like a rooster cock. And she would put the feather in the drink as a garnish. And, yeah, it's a thing. And...
Pretty.
And one of the guys would one time shout it out, "Hey, bring us some more of those cocktails for the table." And, I mean, that sounds pretty good. I mean, that sounds freaking legit. But these are the things that I just read in 8 minutes, so who knows? But anyway, back to our story. Now, here's the thing. So you have the apothecary, and you've got Pecho, and he's doing his thing. Well, across the street is the Merchant Exchange Coffee House, which is basically run by Sewell Taylor, and he is basically selling his own brandy, and his brandy is called Sazerac de Forge Affi, and this Sazerac de Forge Affi is basically this local or this brandy from over in Europe, and but the problem is, and we talked about this a little earlier tonight. Don't ask me when, but I know I said it because the aphids. Remember those freaking aphids? Well, these are the same ones because they screwed up the brandy, and he was not able to get the Sazerac de Forge Fi, and because of that, they had to switch up, and he had to start moved to a local rye. And anyway, this is another peanut butter and chocolate thing where these guys get together because the problem is that Peychaud couldn't get his brandy. Across the street, Merchant Exchange, he's trying to sell alcohol. He can't have his other brandy. He starts moving to rye. So Peychaud ends up basically moving his operation over, and they basically have a Sazerac rye mixed with his Peychaud bitters, and that becomes the drink we know and love today, the Sazerac. Sazerac, by the way, has their own rye whiskey, and so if you're going to be official, you would use that. I don't have it, and that's kind of what makes a Sazerac. But actually, that's not true. What truly makes a Sazerac, because if you think about it, this is almost an old fashioned, right? So an old fashioned is basically bourbon and Angostura bitters. But Sazerac, it's specific. You have to use Peychaud's bitters. Those are not his bitters. These are Peychaud's bitters. They're red. That is made up bitters that we were given.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Chilled glass. Ice is still good. Step one, well, no. Separate glass. We're going to do it proper.
I need a mixing glass.
I have one. Yeah, we'll do it in this one. So, step one, in a separate glass, you're going to take a couple sugar cubes, a little bit of,
Oh, you have your strainers in it. I was like, you've got to.
a little bit of water, just a touch, and then your Peychaud's bitters.
Oh, you need your crushy thing.
I have it. Wait, no,
I have it.
you have it. I've lost my crushy thing. It's called a muddler.
Lost my muddler.
I've lost my muddler. All right. So, a little bit of water, and then we're going to muddle this. Then we're going to add into that our rye whiskey. You can see why we go through so much rye now, right? We're going to go 2 ounces. Alan's favorite. Now this has become one of Shelby's favorite cocktails.
Yeah, but it has to have one of the It has to have a big ball in it. That's why I like it.
Do we have one fresh? Is there? It might be ready now. Now, here's the last part, and this is what makes it also a Sazerac. Absinthe. So a splash of absinthe in a chilled glass, and then what you do is an absinthe rinse. So what we're going to do is just kind of swirl it around. Get a nice layer, that rich, beautiful. So absinthe gets a bad rep. A lot of people think absinthe is like this gonna kill you kind of cocktail, like it's no good. It's kills people. Here, set them right in there. They worked. And the truth is that absinthe got a bad rep because people wanted it to have a bad rep. The problem is absinthe is a very strong liqueur, and people were drinking it and serving it like it was whiskey, and it's a higher proof. So it was just people; they were just drunk out of their gourd. So there were stories, like one of the stories, and it's a sad case, but this guy went to the bar, got completely destroyed drinking absinthe, and then went home and basically murdered his entire family. And then they said that it's because of absinthe. And then there was a doctor out of France who did all these studies showing that if you basically feed a lot of it to rats, it kills them. You feed a lot of anything to a rat, it'll kill it. So anyway, because of all that, it was banned and outlawed for quite a long time. And now you can purchase it. Absinthe is a safe drink. It is fine. You're not going to kill people because you drink it or anything like that. If you drink too much of it, you might get a hangover. But it's delicious. And Papa loved it. Thanks for reminding me. Now, absinthe rinse. You've got this beautiful chilled absinthe now. Now, what you don't typically do in a bar, but what I'll do is this. At a bar, if they do that, that's a bad sign.
Probably don't want to drink from that glass.
So, and then, as Shelby likes to do it, we're going to go pour it right over 1 cube. We're already chilled, but that's going to do. And then we're going to do a twist of lemon. We're going to try something here. Ready for this? Now, you want to try to do this right over top of the glass. And the reason is that you can see all those oils, kind of that zest popping out. And that really does add to the drink. Right? That's pretty awesome. Now, I got to give credit to Ree for this. She we'll talk about Ree later. But
Is that how she did it?
Yeah, it's a fantastic trick. Party trick.
Hey, we can all learn anywhere, right? Oh, look at that.
Huh?
Very pretty.
One last thing. Emergency. You know what? Dr. Peychaud probably would have gone. I can't even imagine what Dr. Peychaud could have done with emergency. I mean, can you imagine? I can see just lines of cocktail cups, little boop, 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 emergency, little brandy on top. Unbelievable. Saving lives. Good for you.
I just got punchy.
Huh?
I think I just got punchy.
Is that it? She started to laugh at my silliness. Well, let's try it. Not that I need to
That and the monster just kicked in.
Oh, so I read an article, honestly, as I was getting ready for this, and the question was, what? Who in the world? Who's calling at this hour?
Who's awake?
Who is calling? BMQ, who's calling at this hour?
This is Doug.
What's going on, Mr. Gober? How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You guys are doing great stuff.
Ah, we're trying. I hope the Sazerac made you proud. It's delicious, I will tell you that.
The Sazerac was a good story and a great.
Uh-oh. You still there?
Yeah, it was just good to be watching the whole thing, Paul.
Well, we got one more coming your way in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be back for that one. Vicky just got in from Sazerac Heaven.
Oh, yeah? Where were you guys?
Well, Vicky was at Pano's tonight in Hurricane Heaven rather than Sazerac Heaven.
Well, we'll have that hurricane a little bit later, and I'll share all about Vicky because that's another awesome story.
Yeah, I wanted you to know that what I was trying to communicate earlier was that it was John Lafitte, the pirate.
Yes.
That was supposedly one of the reasons he was such a crazed maniac in the pirate days in New Orleans was that he was a Sazerac fiend. He loved the absinthe and the Sazerac.
So we're going to talk about him because Jean Lafitte, the Lafitte's Bar, they're also known for the obit.
Yeah, he did not drink the Sazerac. He just drank straight absinthe.
Yeah, that'll do you. That'll fix you up.
It kind of he was the Jack who's the pirate in the movies these days. He was the legitimate one of that time.
Yes. Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. He was the original Jack Sparrow, but probably not nearly as nice.
Yeah, because Lafitte's Bar, that's, I mean, you've got so much great cocktail history down there. I could just spend a week down there trying to stay sober. So Lafitte's Bar, that's dubbed the oldest bar in the country.
The oldest bar in the country and the oldest still standing bar in the French Quarter.
Yeah. So, that's awesome. We're going to do the obit, too. I don't know how, but some God way we're going to do it, too.
Excellent. Well, you guys are doing wonderful work, and we are so proud to be a part of this.
Well, thank you. Thanks for foresight. Thanks. Appreciate you guys helping out. Like I said, it's amazing because I know it's not like this is your backyard, but we appreciate it very much.
Yeah, but the work, Paul, I've been working with you on the coat drive probably for almost 10 years. And,
yeah.
This was just a great opportunity for us to participate as a company as well as Vicki and I participating individually when you get around to it that I think it's 11:30 a.m. when we'll be up again, and we'll probably be conscious by then, so that'll be good.
I may not be, but I'll still be awake.
So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I think it's terrific work that you're doing, and we're really proud to be a part of it.
Well, I appreciate all the help you give, and I hope I do your next cocktail justice.
Yeah, if it's anything like this one, I know you will.
All right, well, we'll keep it going.
Hi, Doug.
All right, you guys. See you guys again in a little while.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Love it.
I love it. There's a call. 2:30. Yes, we're doing a book.
Book.
Yes. Let's get this. How are we doing? Oh, man, this is just rocking and rolling. Dear whoever. I hope you have the foresight to see how amazing all these cocktails are. Cheers. Here we go. What's my shirt? I'm just curious because I'm trying to see if I can remember which. Are you doing this one?
I will, yeah.
Yeah, did we do a close-up of this one? Because this thing is gorgeous. Did we? I don't know if we did. I don't remember that. Look at that crazy lemon like that. Okay. Man, that is nice stuff.
So
That was number 15, folks, if you're keeping score at home.
this one has, it says a garnish of
35
ground
more to
coffee.
go.
No, it's because I couldn't find.
I have coffee beans. I have chocolate covered.
That's perfect. We'll
Is that
do
what
it.
that is?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah. How we doing?
I'm doing great. I just got to stand up.
Are we buffering?
Oh, we're back.
Okay. We're good? Oh, live video interrupted, but now it's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut in front of you there for a second.
All right. I think
Can we
before
talk
we,
about the sliders that just happened? You need to
Yes.
get.
I think I'm gonna have to grab one of those
I
real
think so,
quick.
too.
Can we?
Yes, you can.
This,
I wish we had a
is
little
this
video to show them. You know?
you can,
Huh?
You all right?
you can either,
I wonder. Alan, I'm gonna try something. Coming in. Hold on. Tell me if it works out there. Oh boy, this could be risky. I'm gonna try something.
We believe in you.
Boy, there's can't be that many people watching, so
Well, there was one.
You gonna try to download?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe you should go upstairs with Peggy and take a snooze.
all right. We're gonna try something. Is that working out there?
No,
All right, hold on. I'm not done yet.
but we're on a delay.
That's still.
We're seeing boats and banana leaves. We're seeing a desktop.
Huh?
We're seeing your desktop.
Yeah, I know. That's good. That's part of it. All right. Try it now. Hold on. We're trying something. Can you hear me on a well, no, you don't. Let's.
No.
I'm trying here. Sorry, people. I know there's a few people watching. We're just. I'm trying. I want to share a little story, and I just don't know how to do that. I know a way I can cheat it, though. You know how I can cheat it, Alan? I don't. I do. Hold on. Is everybody still there?
I mean, who's, if you mean everybody like out here, we're all here.
Hmm.
It's good just to stand. See, aren't you sorry you came over here?
Uh-oh. Hold on. May have worked.
I see.
Shirt on though, so I can pack up.
See a YouTube screen.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Every good act of kindness originates from the heart.
We're going to try something, folks.
So you're gonna play YouTube video on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
For that.
the loophole. That's where I live.
All right, let's see if I can figure out how to stop it now.
What's crazy to me is that we watched a YouTube video
Um,
on YouTube.
all right.
So he logged into his YouTube account on his laptop and we were watching it.
The lag wasn't that bad for that, what you just described.
Are we back? Hold on. Give it a second.
Hey, while you're messing around, turn the volume off your mail
I don't know how to do that.
or close your email.
It is closed.
Okay. Maybe I haven't heard it in a while. Maybe that was.
Are we still live?
We're up. Who's up?
All right. We're back.
We're back. Guess who's back? Nice little break.
Yep. You know, of course, what's funny is, you know, it was a break a little bit, but we all sat and kind of watched the whole video too. And so props, shout out. I got to tell you, the guy right here, and he can put the camera on himself if you'd like, but Alan, he won't. But do it, please. Come on. That guy right there. He made that video on a trip we did. It's kind of one of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten. It was just so heartfelt, and I mean, I to say I teared up the first time I saw it would be an understatement because I tear up about every time I see it. So thank you, Alan, for that.
You guys are welcome.
And but it's just a great way to share the story of basically how we've taken this quarantine cocktail show, this Blue Monkey Quarantina bar, and been able to turn it into a way to raise money. We back?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're back.
we're good. So, yep, we're still on. So anyway, let's do one more cocktail, and then before we get into the next hour. So we'll do this one, another anonymous cocktail. Again, I don't know if everybody was keeping score at home, but I mentioned how we have several cocktails that are loud. We have several cocktails that are similar, and this is another one. So this cocktail, another friend of mine named Anonymous, and but a pet lover through and through, and anyway, wanted to tie this one. It's a fun one. It's called the Bulldog, and not that by any way he is a bulldog, because he can be, but anyway, it's a great little cocktail. Shout out to all the pets out there. Side note, as far as pets go, Shelby, more cats or dogs as pets?
Well, I would say dogs are more popular, but people tend to own more than one cat.
Interesting.
So are you talking volume or preference?
Pure number.
Cats.
Dogs. 48 million dogs. 31 million cats. Yeah. Birds come in at 3.5 million. The surprising one to me is fish. Only 1 million. I feel like I've gone through almost 500,000 fish just with our aquarium upstairs, especially when we first got it. And I tried to play the game that most parents play. We'll never tell them a fish died. We'll just go buy another one that looks exactly the same.
True story.
True story. Yeah.
People learn to do things at 3 in the morning.
But eventually we had to stop that process. So our drink today is going to go to Fort Collins, and it's the Colorado Bulldog. Now, what's interesting about this is that this is basically a riff on a White Russian. Now, what's really funny about this drink, and again, this was not planned, but it's almost a riff between the Fuzzy Bear and the White Russian. It's like you took the two and you smacked them together. Because, well, let's just jump right into it. It's pretty easy drink. Basically, we're going to go with, well, let's just go ahead. Can we do it? Let's go with vodka. Always a good way to start. Even parts. I'm a big fan of cocktails, by the way, that are kind of even parts. Just keep it easy. So, ounce of vodka. And again, Northern Row. 5 stories. Thank you for that delicious vodka. It's working out great. And then we're going to go ounce of coffee liqueur. You see where we're headed here. Very, very similar.
That was thick.
Yes. And then, speaking of thick, cream. Cream does not want to.
Super thick.
Yeah, right? There it goes. Ounce cream. Deliciousness. And then we're going to ice it up. Now, right now, you're probably at home saying, Paul, I believe you just made a White Russian. Shelb?
Yeah.
Never mind. Give it a shake. Always turn it away from the guest.
Thank
You're welcome, Alan. Sometimes I forget. Give it a good shake. Give it a smile.
Like that flare.
Right? Then we're going to go into a rocks glass. Now here's where it gets a little crazy. Crazy might be a little bit of a strong word, but we're going to strain that. In the words of driving with your girlfriend, you're going to stop short filling it up. Right? Stop short with the seatbelt? No, never mind. And then you're topping it off with Coca-Cola. About 2 ounces. And then we're going to garnish it with just some little coffee beans right there. And of course, no drink is complete without coffee and emergency. Yeah. Loving pets since I don't know. I have to tell you, not a lot of history on the bulldog, but it is tied to Colorado, Fort Collins, Colorado State University. Now, what's interesting about it is their mascot is not a bulldog. Their mascot in 1946, it's actually been a ram, Cam the Ram. But in 1909, their original mascot, where this drink, they believe the tie goes back to, not like this, but just the name of it, actually goes back because their their original mascot was Peanuts, an English bulldog. Not quite as powerful as Cam the Ram, but it was Peanuts the bulldog. And to Peanuts, we go. Oh, I gotta say, that Coke and cream, I mean, it's freaking delicious. So right there it is. Cocktail. Boom. Number 16 under the belt. Shop, anybody want this? It's a pet one. Want to give it to Denver? Would you say not it?
No, we'll try it.
Huh?
We'll bring it up and try it.
Give that one a shot. There we go. I can spin a wheel if you want. What you got? Anonymous. For thinking of us. And now, take a break and a cocktail. Cheers. Cheers. There it is. Now, are we at an hour break?
We're going to shut down and start back up like it was 3 o'clock.
Hour 9? Is that what we're heading into?
That is correct.
Yeah, that one's done.
No, but is that where we're supposed to be at 3 o'clock?
Yeah. We're
All right, we'll be right back.
we're doing. Yeah, give us. We'll be right back, everybody. And by everybody, I mean us at this point, but that's okay.